If you want to make millions, you need to stop throwing money in coins that don't have an ultra clear path to success. In my 8 years in crypto, I've only seen a handful of meme coins with incredibly clear catalysts for major gains, and this is one of them. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand exactly why I think this coin has a high chance of going up 30 to 70x, meaning my 5-figure investment could turn into $1 million, but I reckon you actually agree with me on it. This video is not financial advice, read the disclaimer on screen. So the first but most important part of my thesis is that this coin, Dog or the Doge NFT, is mathematically a 10x leverage bet on Dogecoin. When I line up their charts, they follow each other perfectly. I mean, they both went through an incredibly long sideways period for months before pumping together. But the difference between them is Doge peaked at 22.8 cents, which is about a 3.5x from the all-time lows. If we look at Dog, it went from 0.05 cents to 1.9 cents, which is a 38x. So Dog has so far been 10x more volatile than Doge to the upside. Okay, but how can we be sure these two projects will continue being correlated in the future? Well, you see, Dog isn't a normal meme coin. Dog or the Doge NFT is actually the official Doge project, backed by the woman who owns the Doge dog and took the famous picture. And this coin also owns the IP for Doge, which basically means that this project owns the rights to the Doge picture. To use Doge commercially, you actually need to talk to the Doge NFT project, which is controlled by the holders of this coin. So this isn't just some random dog coin, this is technically another legitimate Doge coin. And noticing this kind of relationship between coins has been one of the easiest ways to print millions this bull run. A recent example where people made millions by noticing something like this was with Pepe and Memecoin. When the main Pepe first took off, many people discovered that there was actually another Pepe coin that launched way back in 2016. And so as Pepe completely exploded in price and got a bunch of attention, this other coin called Memecoin that many people thought deserved to be the real Pepe because it launched first, managed to also get some of that attention and followed Pepe up, and it has since stayed at around 10% of Pepe's market cap. If you were smart enough to realize that Memecoin would be correlated to Pepe after it pumped, then you would have made millions. But what makes the relationship between Dog and Doge potentially better is that Doge is a much larger meme. Doge's peak last cycle was almost $100 billion in market cap. And so what do you think will happen to this small cap project backed by the Doge creator that, like Memecoin, many people think is a legitimate Doge coin because it's backed by the founder? It's probably going to do the same thing and keep pumping with Doge, and that's exactly what it's done so far. Once again, we have a year plus of price action proving Dog has perfectly been following Doge this entire bull run, with it being 10x more volatile. I'm not even making a theoretical prediction here. This is reality. This is actually what's happening in the market. And so if we have all the proof that whatever Dogecoin does, Dog will do it too, but 10x more, then the only question that remains is, what is the percent chance that Dogecoin will actually pump this cycle? How high can we expect it to go? And when can we expect this pump to happen? And the answer to those questions is why I love this trade so much, because the risk of me being wrong is just so low with this in my opinion. Firstly, Dogecoin for every single Bitcoin cycle since 2013 has not only survived, but pumped massively, making new all-time highs in price. Doge is the face of meme coins and is the #1 meme coin by market cap. Unless we randomly decide to enter a bear market, there is no way this doesn't catch some sort of pump this bull run, especially since the meme coin sector in crypto looks like it's going to be the main narrative of this cycle. So there's almost an 100% chance in my opinion Doge has a pump this bull run. Okay, so if we're confident it will pump, then the money-making question now is how high we can expect it to go. As once again, the higher Dogecoin goes, the higher Dog should theoretically go too. There's two main scenarios I see. Either Doge does what it has done every cycle and makes another all-time high. Doge going to all-time highs is at least a 7x from here, which would mean a 70x for Dog. The second scenario is that Dogecoin has become a boomer meme coin that's falling behind, and the new money coming into the space to buy meme coins will skip over it and go to the newer, more exciting coins like Pepe, Whiff, etc. One of the most famous examples of a failed bull run for a major coin is XRP, so looking into its chart could give us insights into what Dogecoin could look like in this scenario. XRP was also around since basically the beginning of Bitcoin cycles, and structurally its price acted similarly to Doge's. It would go sideways for ages before suddenly having major legs to the upside, just like Doge. It went completely mainstream in the crypto space and even overtook Ethereum briefly to be the second largest coin in 2017, but has since underperformed and never made a new all-time high. If we assume Doge had its mainstream moment in the last bull run, with it being the face of the Dogecoin narrative with Elon pushing it hard, then it may follow in XRP's footsteps. XRP in its failed cycle managed to reach about half of its peak price. To be exact, it managed to reach around the 0.618 Fibonacci zone. Now, if we do the same for Doge, that would put a peak at around 47 cents, which from these prices would be a gain of 340%, and that would still mean a good 34x for Dog. Even if Doge completely flops this cycle like XRP did, that could still mean amazing gains for Dog. The answer to the last question is where the big risk is, in my opinion. So when will Doge actually start moving? Doge has historically only started moving after Bitcoin has cleanly broken above the all-time highs of the previous cycle. So Dogecoin tends to go sideways for ages, making weak hands sell as they feel the FOMO and as other things pump around them. And only in the last stages of the bull run does Dogecoin end up finally moving. Bitcoin hasn't yet cleanly broken above the previous cycle's all-time high. We're consolidating below it, and so after Bitcoin's next leg up is when I expect Doge to move, and therefore Dog. The big risk here is opportunity cost. You know, we don't know when exactly this will all happen. It may stay flat until like 2025 whilst all other memes explode in price. But the key takeaway is that at some point in this cycle, it's very likely the #1 meme coin, Doge, will have a 3 to 7x pump, and whenever that happens, Dog should theoretically follow it with a 30 to 70x pump. Doge has pumped every cycle so far, and there's just a very little chance I see this trade going super wrong, in my opinion. Let me know if you agree. But there's something I didn't tell you. This is only one of like 7 big meme coin positions in my portfolio. The other coins I hold are more risky and have more upside potential, like Chud, which we managed to get in near the bottom at a 3x lower price. If you want to know my full portfolio along with live trades me and my team who traded 7k into a million on Bybit are taking, consider joining my private group. I want to keep the group small and high quality, so the price will increase as more people join, but right now you can still get in at a bargain. So join if you want to see every trade we're taking to make money this bull run. I'll see you soon.